不下雨。
全部都在下雨，就跟现在天气很像啊。如果全部就是，
那这样玩什么？
也不是啦，他就叫我们撑雨伞、穿雨衣嘛，然后但是很懒啊，不想穿。然后我们就通常就是短距离，我们就直接硬走啊，然后有时候长距离就戴帽子就这样撑过去，所以我才说顶了2个雨啊。
哦，难怪
你是去哪里？
啊？
你们是去
龙门那个基隆那个北海岸的附近，
北部哦，
北部啊，所以下一堆啊。
难怪，我是去南边。
Okay, so let's check out homework on page 48. You have any question on the first one? 第一个题组有问题吗？没有。C B A 猪 C 都没问题。题组2呢？A C A C B 有吗？
让我看一下。
好。
第5个。
第5题，看见没？题组2的5。没有。题组3 B 猪 A C B。
那等下那个第3题。
对不起，
第2
你说
题的第3题。
题组2的3，好。然后题组3 B 猪 A C B。没有。
不对，第5题。
第5题，好。题组6 C B 猪 C C， 后面是 A 猪 C B A， 4有吗？4也没有。那题组5呢 ？C 猪，哎，题组5写错，对不起。题组5写错，那个你要重拍一下。题组5写错答案对不起。题组是 C 猪 B C，C 猪 B C， 这样才对，对不起对不起。来，你要问5有没有？2跟3。OK， 还有吗？没有的话，我们就来快速检讨一下题组2的3跟5，然后题组3的第5题，题组4没有，题组5是2跟3。好，我们先来检讨一下题组2。在我开始讲解之前，你们有看的课文了吗？第2课在教什么？来，雨桐，你先来。这个是裸写啊，但是上次有背了吗？
我只背第1课，
还没。
上次不是考第2课的？
没有，第2课还没开始背，第2课还没开始教。
哦。
那我今天要考第2课。
我们第1课礼拜3那天才刚考完大卷，所以应该礼拜3下礼拜3会开始教第2课。
对，我们今天也是下礼拜2才。
哦，所以你们没有看是不是？
没有。
第2课大概在讲什么东西？在讲说这个，你们会坐过飞机？
有。
飞机餐有吃过吗？
有。
Do you think it's delicious?
No.
Why not?
很大。
很干。
That's right. 这一课就在告诉你这个事情。好，在高空因为压力的关系啊，所以会导致你的味觉、听觉、视觉各方面都会比平地上面来的差一点。这一课在告诉你，所以为什么飞机餐总是味道不尽理想啊？So let's take a look at the second question here. He said that as the flight attendant was gone, the man said, "You made the right choice. Food never tastes as sweet as it does on the ground." 好，题组2的第3题，我们先解释一下啊。Food never tastes as swank as it does on the ground. So the question to this one is that, first of all, you notice that the verb we have over here is the term taste. The meaning of the word taste, first of all, is an active voice, it's not a passive voice. Taste is a kind of linking verbs. I don't know if you've ever heard of the term linking verbs.
Linking 是什么意思？
Yeah, linking verbs. In English, there are three kinds of linking verbs. The word link means that to put two things together. It's the word link, okay? So linking verb means that if you're talking about something, for example, apple. Apple is something, all right? And then if you want to talk about the apple, for example, the color. If you want to talk about the color of an apple, what do you think the color is?
Red.
Red. So can you say the apple red? Is that a sentence? No, it's not a sentence. What are you gonna do?
It's red.
That's right, very good. So you are supposed to use the word is to link the apple and the red. So that's why it is called a linking verb. All right? So there are three different types of linking verbs. They are different from the verb like walk, like sing. You are doing something. However, linking verbs are the verbs that are used to link the subject and the complement. Like the apple and the red, you're supposed to use the word is. Or is there any other word I can use? The apple, red. What is the other word you think of? Instead of saying the apple is red, what else do you think? How do you know the apple is red? How do you know that?
I see it.
You see it, right? So there's a word which is related to the sense of your visual. What is it?
So.
For example, how do you know the apple is delicious?
I taste.
You taste it. So we can use words like taste or look, because you look at the apple and then you realize, okay, the color of the apple is red. So instead of using is, you can also use your five senses. For example, you use eyes to see, so you can say, oh, the apple looks red. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so we're going to use the verb look to link the idea of the apple and the red. And I'm telling you that I'm using the sense of my visual, my eyes. You can also use other senses, all right? Just like the apple tastes yummy because you're using different senses, okay? So these are what we call linking verbs, okay? Instead of using be verb, look, taste, by using your senses, is there another linking verb? There's also one more. For example, the apple is red, right? But if you leave the apple on the table like for 2 months or 3 months, what will happen? What will happen? What will happen to the apple? If you bought some apples, you leave them on the table, you don't touch them, you don't eat them, you just leave them over there. What will happen after 2 weeks or 3 weeks? What will happen? Or for even 1 year?
That will be disgusting.
The apple.
Smell good.
Are you sure? 苹果什么烂？ The apple rotten? So what would you say?
It's rotten.
Yeah, you can say the apple is rotten. However, it was not rotten in the beginning, right? It is because you put it after a while. So what is? Yeah, thank you very much. The apple becomes rotten.
Oh.
All right, because that's not the way it was supposed to be. But after a period of time, it gradually transformed into another way. So totally, we have 3 different kinds of linking verbs. Now we know the idea about linking verbs, okay? So this is what we call linking verbs. So in English, there are 3 kinds of linking verbs. And what linking verbs are? They are the verbs to link the subject and the complement. So totally, we have 3 different kinds of linking verbs. They are be verbs. Also, taste, look, you use your senses, right? Okay? And also another one is become or get, words like this. These are what we call linking verbs. For example, be, or am, or is, or are. The past tense will be was or were. The past participle will be been. These are the linking verbs, different forms of them. And also, if you use your senses to link the subject and the complement, you can also use words like look, or taste, or smell, or sound, or feel. These are another types of linking verbs. And the last one, you are going to tell people, sorry, you write the wrong word. You are going to tell people that after a certain period of time, it made some changes, all right? Then you can use the words like become, or get, or turn, or grow, or go. For example, go crazy, okay? When some fans see their favorite singers, they will probably go crazy. It means that they were not crazy in the beginning. However, when they see their favorite singers, they go crazy, they become crazy. Okay, so these are what we call linking verbs. Okay. Any questions so far? 老师刚才的解释清楚吗？可以哈。连缀动词，中文里面哈，很像你国中所学过的4大基本句型里面的表态句，有没有印象？啊，以前有学叙事句啊，有主词有动词，叙述了某一个人做什么事情。OK， 有无句，句子的动词它的谓语是有或无。判断句，句子的动词是是或不是，以及表态句。表态句里面，其实就跟连缀动词有很大的关联。你一边写一边听，中文的表态句有什么特色？你可以造一个中文的表态句给我听听看吗？有谁要试试看？
表达状态的句子。
比如说，
还是你说是正感那种表态？
就是以前国中会考教的4大句型的表态句，你找个句子给我听。像我打篮球是表态句，不是，我打篮球是叙述我做的哪个动作，打篮球这个动作。妈妈每天洗碗，什么句？叙事句。有和为成功之母，那什么句？
表态。
A 是 B。A 不是 B， 判断 A 是不是 B， 所以动词只要是不是，这种叫什么句？判断句。OK 吗？我有一台车，叫什么句？有句。那表态句呢？换你造句给我听。I gave you a lot of examples, right?
我讨厌民进党。
这是
我讨厌民进党。
我讨厌民进党也是表态句。我讨厌民进党是指我做了一个动作，这个动作是讨厌民进党这个动作。还有没有别的？表态句。
我正在睡觉。
我正在睡觉是叙事句，叙述说我做了睡的这个动作。
可是我在睡觉这个状态。
No， 所以你要懂表态句到底它是什么东西。你讲的不是表态句，因为睡觉是个动作。表态句里面不会有动作的，你只要有动作的，就是叙述某一个人在做什么事情，那叫叙事句，懂我意思吗？再想一想。
表态句形容词加形容词。
谢谢你，你举个例子。
苹果是好的。
这颗苹果很好，或很好吃，有没有？苹果很好，这就表态句。它要表达那个主词的状态，它是用形容词是衬托它的状态。We use an adjective to tell people the way it looks, the way it tastes, the way it smells. So it must be followed by an adjective because an adjective is the word that is used to describe something. 形容词修饰名词，英文、中文都一样。It is used to modify a noun, all right? Because apple must be a noun whenever you're talking about, okay? 所以累赘动词最大的特色就跟表态句一样，表态句后面要加的是形容词的概念 ，okay? So that's the idea of linking verb. So in this example, he said that food never tastes. Okay, so in this case, we use the term linking verb, so there must be an adjective in this blank. Alright? And the difference between good and well, good is an adjective, well is an adverb. Okay, for example, he speaks English very good or very well.
Very well.
He speaks English very well. We're going to use well to modify speaks because speaks is a regular verb. Okay? However, if I say he speaks good English or he speaks well English, good English, we use English, we use good to modify English. Right? Okay, so these are the different terms we talk about. In this case, taste should be followed by an adjective, so the answer should be good. All right. However, there's another term that well can also be an adjective. It also can be an adjective. In this case, it only refers to your health condition. For example, if your classmate is sick, maybe he or she got COVID-19. So she didn't come to school. So maybe everybody will buy a big card and everybody say something nice to him or her. Okay, so get well soon. So you're not going to use the term get good soon. The get well over here means that I hope that your health will become to the very beginning of the way it is. Okay, so well, it also means good. However, this means to your health condition. It's a little bit different from the term good. Okay, good can be used to describe anything which is good. However, if you use the term well, I'm feeling well, it means that I'm not sick at all. Okay, another meaning of the word well is Las Vegas. You know what Las Vegas is?
Yes.
What does Las Vegas mean?
Casino.
It's that's right. In Las Vegas, you can see a lot of casino, right? Las Vegas is a city in the United States, and the environment is a desert. A desert is a place where you can see sand everywhere. That's a desert. So what does Las Vegas mean? Las Vegas means well. Well is a kind of device that you can get water from it very, very long time ago. Now, if you want water, you simply turn on your faucet, water will come out. A very, very long time ago, people do not have running water. So what they're going to do, they're going to dig a well. They dig down and have a well so that they can get the water from the well. Okay, so what is it? 井的意思。Las Vegas 这个拉丁文的意思就是井的意思。他把那个都市 造成了像沙漠里的一口井。你看，它果然很多人都来，懂意思了没有？好 ，OK。So the meaning of
咖啡馆是赌场还是
啊
casino？
，casino 是最早华人移民到美国的时候，华人最喜欢赌博，对不对？
对啦，
赌博哈啊，
对，
一般刚移民去美国的，是不是都是沿海一带的？闽南省居多，对不对？讲什么话？
闽南话。
台语，哎，开始有，casino，
哦，
哎，开始，哎，好掉，casino，
原来是这样的。
你知道像不像？哦，OK，所以这是语言，就是哎，讲到完了他们也会讲了，但是音跑掉了，对不对？casino，all right，OK，但在最早他们是希望说，把这片荒芜的沙漠把它开发起来。好像沙漠里面有一口井，是不是就可以住人的那种感觉？所以他把取名叫 Las Vegas， 因为原文是井的意思。OK， 好，这个是对 Will， 这个是多给你的一些解释。因为你会发现到了高中，好奇怪，好多字都以前国中学过，等到高中好像意思都不一样，有没有？因为本来很多字就是一字多义，那你没有不知道其他意思，你再觉得情境看起来，你就一直从头到尾把它翻成好，你可能就翻不出来了。OK。好，这个是第二题的解释。那另外一个问题就是说，为什么不可以写 better？So why can't I write down the word better to this question? Number 3. Well, I'm supposed to say us, okay? All right. So what is the difference between the two us? What is the meaning of them? Okay? Yeah, that's right. The second word as is much more the word like. And the first one is just like so. Okay? 就像这个东西一样怎么样 ？OK？ 所以 as 中间 ，you are not going to use comparative. You know what comparative is? Comparative means that when you are comparing two people or two things, then you're going to use term comparative. For example, if I'm 175 centimeters tall and another man is 150 centimeters tall, so I'm making a comparison. So I should say I am taller than he is. So taller is the comparative, all right? Yeah, that's right. So when you are going to use as us, you are not going to use comparative or superlative. Superlative means tallest, okay? You are going to use the original term, tall, all right? So you can say as tall as, but we're not going to say as taller as or as tall as us, all right? Just like, for example, if your father is really busy, so what will you say? Maybe you can use terms like, oh, my father is as busy as bees. All right? Okay, so whenever you're going to use the term as, you're going to put the original words over here. You're going to use comparative or superlative. It's not what we have in common everyday life. All right, so the answer to number 3 is the term good. Okay? All right, so any other question is number 5 plus the cabin environment. Well, may see egg here, feather and dryer affects the sense of taste. Okay, so we're going to take a look. We finished number 3. Now take a look at number 5 over here. 这边笔记都抄好了哈。Okay. So number 5, let me take a look at it. Number 5, plus the cabin environment. Comma, which makes the air in here thinner and drier. thinner and drier affects the sense of tastes. Okay? All right? So, what does it mean plus? 加的意思，对不对？ So over here, plus means besides, in addition, moreover, furthermore. All right? Okay, so besides, yeah, that's right. Okay, besides the cabin environment. So what is the cabin environment? Means that when you were in an airplane, that's what we call it, cabin. All right? 机舱，飞机的舱间。And the word environment. What is the environment?
环境。
That's right, thank you. So plus the cabin environment. Okay. And then there's one function words we're going to talk about over here. Okay. So think about it. The original sentence is supposed to be the cabin environment affects the sense of taste. Means that this is the subject, cabin, environment, and this is the verb. That is the simple sentence we have up here. The cabin environment affects the sense of taste. Okay? And we're going to add on to give you more information on cabin environment. Okay? What kind of cabin environment am I talking about? Well, this is the kind of environment that will make the air here thinner and drier. Okay? So the term thin, it can be described to talk about your body shape. If you're thin, it means that you are not fat, right? So, however, we're not talking about your body shape. We are talking about the air is thinner. Just like if you talk about fog, you know, the different term of the term is like thick and thin. These are the two different terms we talk about. Okay? Thick, thin. Okay? If you are referring to the length of a book, where the book may be thick, or the book may be thin, means that it has only a few pages, okay? And if you're going to talk about the air density means that maybe if you go to the mountains, there is a lot of fog. Yeah, that's a fog 是什么意思？雾，对不对？好 ，air density 是空气的密度了，对不对？这个是比较浓，这个就比较怎么样？稀薄薄的意思，对不对？所以这个薄跟厚的意思。OK， 这个就雾的意思。OK， 不是说那个得了 COVID 之后会发生什么现象？脑雾，因为会讲到 brain fog。OK， fog 可能就是有它的空气密度很厚嘛，对不对？很看不见啊，这是稀薄的意思，更薄。
张总，我觉得你脑雾也蛮厚的。
对，我现在开始脑雾。
你不是脑雾很久了？Okay, so this word is dry.
就是两个网友开
本来是 DRY. When we say something is dry, it means that there is very little water or there's almost no water in it. It's dry, okay? So drier. So the cabin environment, high up in the air, okay, the air density is thinner. You cannot breathe a lot of air.
很渴吗？我突然想到这件事。
饥渴哦。为什么会喷饥渴？
没有，我自己选的。前两天有人跟我讲这个，我忘记是谁了，反正就是前两天在那个在营区的时候。
OK， 机舱上面的这个空气是更加的稀薄，对不对？然后呢，也更加的干燥，在这样的环境之下，对不对？就会影响到你的所有的 sense， 你的感官。 这个是当名词感官，当动词的时候是察觉到，感官是用来察觉周遭的事物。Okay, so plus the cabin environment. So over here, you can say the cabin environment. The term we have over here, once again, is the cabin environment. Okay, so because cabin environment is not a person, we're going to use the term which to refer to the cabin environment instead of using it to repeat again. What is the difference between it and which? Can I use it to replace the cabin environment? 这里可以用 it 来代替机舱的环境吗？ Think about the question I have.
可以吧？文意上应该是没有错的。
Yeah.
它让那个空间变得更干。
这个会不会？which 到底是干嘛的？知道吗？或 who？ 这我们叫形容词子句，国三教的，会不会？
形容词是什么？
子句。
形容词。
adjective
没有在想形跟符是哪两个字？
形容词。我发音不标准，对不起。Do you like the house?
No.
我还没讲完。The house is on the hill.
它这样不会滑下来吗？
hill 是
山丘。
山丘哦。
山丘。
你喜欢这个房子吗 ？OK。这个房子在山丘上。
哦，你要把两句都在一起。
把两个句子。对，这个会吗？
The house which is on
非
the
人家会喜欢，然后人家守护的。
对，为什么要这样？知不知道？我解释一下哦，这个真的没有很高深的学问哦。两个句子 ，if you wanted to two sentences in one sentence,
不可以有两个。
you need a conjunction.
代名词。
连接词叫 conjunction. Okay. So the first thing is that, do you like the house? Well, this is the first sentence. Okay. I want to put two sentences together, so I need a conjunction to put the two sentences together, right? Also, this is for the second time. I'm going to write down again the house, but I don't want to repeat the same thing. I'm going to use it to replace the house because we're talking about a house. If I'm talking about the man, I will probably use the word he. If it's the girl, I will probably use the she. However, it's the house, I'm going to use an it. Alright? Okay? It is a pronoun. A pronoun is the word that we're going to replace the repetitive words like a person or something, I, you, he, she, it, these words, okay? And it is on the hill. Do you understand this sentence? Of course you know, right? Which is used to replace and it. So we can simply use the term which to replace it. That's the difference. Okay? So, there's one thing you should keep in mind, which is not only a conjunction, but also a pronoun. That's the idea of it. Which is not only a conjunction. This is a conjunction, but also a pronoun. Okay? So the difference over here, I cannot use the word it because there are two sentences. The cabin environment affects the sense. That's one sentence, right? Another sentence is, the cabin environment makes the air here thinner and drier. So I cannot simply use the word it because I need to put two sentences together. So I will use the term which to replace the word it.
一定要边讲边走出去啊，
还有日日，
很有韵律的感觉，走一步讲两个字。
老师，我帮你唱一下好了，好不好？
水讲有的，怎么跟我一样？我也上来睡觉。我觉得等下全部都会消睡着。真的，然后听数学就很烧脑。
可以啊。然后他要在那边讲这个嘛，
是这样。
然后就看一看，结果他根本就要背那个公式，你才会算嘛。
对啊，
因为那个公式，你看那个题目，你根本看不懂。
So do you know the idea about the difference between it and which? Okay? So this one can be only used as a pronoun, but if you use the word which, it also can be served as a conjunction. Alright? 这样知道意思了哈？好 ，OK。
所以不能用在这吗？
Oh, that's a very good question. Can we use that over here?
可以。
No.
哦，不行。
Most of the time, which can be replaced by the word that. However, if you see a comma over here, now you notice there's a comma, right? Because there's a comma, do you know what a comma is?
哦，重点前面
Yes. If you see a comma, then you cannot use the term that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because whenever you see the word comma, you are going to give additional information. So you are not going to write the word that. Okay, so this is the term comma, so it is impossible to use the
所
word.
以没有那个 comma，我就可以用那个。
That's right. And also, there's one thing people are confused with is the term what. What is the difference between what and which? This is also another question. Sometimes you see what, you see which, and you don't know which one is the correct answer. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Actually, as long as you see the term what, it simply refers to the thing which. That is something you have to keep in mind. What means the thing which. Okay? So, if you put the thing which, no, it cannot be right because which means cabin environment. It doesn't mean the thing. Okay, for example, please give me the thing, or please give me the things. Okay? And the things are over there, or the things you don't need. Okay? You don't need the things. Okay? I'm going to do it one more time. It's like, first of all, if we are going to use the term, the conjunction, the first conjunction you're going to see is that please give me the thing. What else? And the things.
You don't need.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need. Okay? Okay? So, remember that and the things. So, we're going to use the term which. Okay? So, you can also say, please give me the thing which means what? Please give me what you don't need.
Oh, the thing and know the
What
thing.
连先行词都可以代替掉。
哦，
what 前面没有名词，which 前面有名词。OK，which 前面那个东西已经被what代替掉，它不一定是人是的 thing， 它可能是任何的东西，所以what没有先行词，what前面是动词。Alright， 所以简单的讲就是 what name the thing which. Okay. All right. Very good. So I guess we finished the question we have over here. Okay. Also another question is that what is the difference between which and where?
where 不能当先行词，对不对？where 不能当一个这个。
where 前面有没有先行词？有。不过它的先行词通常是指一个
地方。
地方，那你这里就会写成
环境。
in which。那这个就是 where。I'll give you some examples so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because these, I believe that these are very confusing features you have. For example, I like the park. We played in the park. Alright? Once again, we're going to follow the rule we have over there. The first thing I'm going to do is that I like the park. And what else? Well, for the second time, the park will be it, right? Right? And then is we played in. Okay? So remember that and it, we're going to use the term which. Remember? Okay, so in this case, we can also put in over here. So I'm going to write down in which we played. And then in this case, which refers to the park, right? So in which means in the park. So according to what you learned before, where are you? Oh, I am in the park. So when you're going to ask about in the park, you're going to use the term where to ask about it, right? So in this case, in which means where. Okay? Because it's the place I'm talking about. Alright? 这样大家知道吗？有什么问题可以随时问我哈。So let's see.
Oh, I will send you to Jesus， 算是正确的文法吗？
再讲一次。
I will send you to Jesus。
I will send you to Jesus， 这是一个符合文法正确的句子。
哦，
我送你去见上帝，是不是？
原来这文法正确，看来都是在乱念的。
你要送我去见上帝，意思就是你现在威胁人家，对不对？是，老外是这样讲的 ：You will be history tomorrow。
哦，
那就会变成历史。
那明天这个时候你就变历史上的名词。
OK。
我比较少听到人讲 I will send you to Jesus， 因为你这个有可能是说他不信教，对不对？好，我带你去 baptize， 我带你去受洗。但是，一般他们讲说要威胁人家的时候，you'll be history, or like maybe like you are making a big mistake.
为什么受洗要想到那个受洗烧？基督徒被烧变受洗烧。
好厉害哦！还不错，我喜欢这个我觉得。
Alright, OK。好，这个就是刚刚第二题没有你哦。好，我们看第三题。
受洗烧很好吃，为什么会这样
？OK， 来题组3，我们要问的是第5题 ，Question number 5。OK， Blank since 2015, they have provided over 1 million meals for needy children all around the country. So I'm going to copy the sentence on the blackboard so that you can see it and we can talk about it a little bit more. This question over here we're going to talk about is that number 5. Okay, there's one transit words in the very beginning. This is what we have transit, so I'm going to tell you later. And there's a since 2015, they have provided over 1 million meals, thank you very much, for needy children
all around the world, the country.
All around the country, thank you very much. All around the country, all right? So I'm going to give you some key ideas about the sentence. There's one term which is very important, is the word provide. Do you know how to use the word provide? Well, usually it is followed by somebody or something. Okay? So if you're going to provide something first, you have to write down the right preposition. Provide something. What is the proper preposition? It's much more like, I am doing this
For what?
for you. Okay? Just like, oh, it's your birthday, so I bought a cake. So this birthday cake is for you. The same thing over here. The same thing over here. You need some food, right? So I provide some food
For you.
for you. Otherwise, I will not prepare all the food. Make sense? Okay, so the term we have is for. Alright? And also we can use another term is that provide somebody. So what is the proper preposition? Yeah, that's right. So what is the preposition you're going to write before you're going to put the word something? Think about it. I'm providing you. Thank you. With. OK， 好，上面这个是我之所以会提供这些东西，我是为了你提供的，我是用这些物资来满足你的需求嘛。OK， so totally there are two different ways for you to talk about the term provide. Well, you can say provide something for somebody, or you can provide somebody with something. That's the two different ways for you to talk about it. Right? So if you finish taking a note here, we're going to look back the sentence one more time. It's like they have provided over 1 million meals for. Did you notice the word for over here? Okay, so first of all, over 1 million meals is something, okay? So who do they provide for? Needy children all around the country. That means that some people over here, okay? Needy means that the children who are in need. So needy children means children
Needed.
in need.
Or need.
Okay? That's another way for you to talk about it. Means that they need something to help them. Alright? Okay? So for children, for needy children means for children in need. And all around the country means all over the country. And another word that over here means more than. Okay? Alright? And the meals are the things, the food you eat every day. Usually we have 3 big meals. What are they?
Breakfast,
Breakfast,
lunch,
lunch,
dinner.
and dinner. Alright? So that's the 3 big meals we have every day. Alright? So they provide over 1 million meals for needy children. Okay? So over here we're going to need the transit words. This is very important when you are writing a composition. You know what a composition is? Yeah, that's right. 作文. Okay, so when you're writing a composition, when you are telling people
Something.
different things, then there are different words for you to, yeah, that's right, for you to use. Okay, so let's take a look at transit words over here. A, however, what does it mean? Oh my goodness. 然而，对不对? Remember, I asked you to remember 5 different ways to talk about the same thing? Yes, very good, thank you. So what are they? What are they? Nobody remember, I'm going to give you a big test. What are they? Cannot remember. I've told you so many times, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, so what? Come on, if you are going to tell different ideas, the opposite way for you to talk about something. So what are you gonna do? However, 害羞怎么说？
shy。
这一次一定要彻底执行，下课前10分钟考一下下。
这次考完了，大家都有记得，然后
真的吗？
有啊，至少我们 FB
害羞是不是要 shy？
对，
Still， 仍然嘛，还是这样。However, yet, nevertheless, nonetheless. Do you remember that?
没有，你不记得？
这知道笔记
没有，我想过有超过帅这个字吗？
没有吗？这些都是人文的意思啊。
没有，我记得
我没讲过。
没有。
Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, still. I thought I talked about it.
没
No.
有，我记得你有抄下面，但是我没有记得。
Okay, however, yet, nevertheless, nonetheless, they share the same meaning.
有下面有抄过了。
Yeah, I remember that we talked about it before. Anyway, you still have to keep that in mind. These are very common words on a test. You can see them almost every monthly test. They are very fundamental stuff. They are very basic ideas about how you are going to use the transit words to make your reading much more cohesive, all right? Thank you very much. What about number 2? In fact.
事实上，
Very good. We can also say in reality, in practice, as a matter of fact. These, they have the same meaning. For a start,
一开始的时候，
very good, in the very beginning. And the last one, on the other hand,
另一方面，
that's right. So, what is the word that often goes with on the other hand? What is the phrase that usually goes with on the other hand?
有只是另外一方面的意思，有个字
How many hands do you have?
two，
Two. So you simply say, on the one hand,
嗯哼
another
on the
other，
only two hands. It wouldn't be enough. The other two hands, right? So we're going to talk about two things. Come on. Your right hand, your left hand. Are they on the same side? You have two right hands? Really? I don't think so. You have right hand and left hand. They're on the opposite. So you are going to give people opposite ideas. Living Taipei is very convenient. On the other hand, the hustle and bustle makes me crazy. Okay? So if you're talking about what? You have hustle and bustle, talk about hustle and bustle last
就
time.
是那个什么噪音污染，
噪音污染
The
哦，
hustle and bustle means there's so many cars, so many people walking on the streets, it's gonna be very noisy. So living in Taipei is very convenient.
on the other hand，
Okay? Yeah, so on the one hand, living in Taipei is very convenient. On the other hand, I'm talking about two opposite things, alright? But if I'm talking about the same thing and giving you more information on it, I can use for one thing,
for the other thing，
for another.
想起来了。
Thank you. Please write it down one more time. So if I want to talk about the same thing, if you are going to give more information on one aspect, you're going to say for one thing, for another. If you're talking about the opposite meaning, and you're going to give more information on it, then you can say on the one hand, on the other hand. So that's the different phrases for you to use in your conversation. Try to keep that in mind, all right? Okay. So number 5, now you understand everything over here, okay? So in fact, since 2015, they have provided over 1 million meals for needy children all around the country. Okay? So far so good. 这样子我们就解决了第5题了，好不好？ Okay, right. So let's move on to the 5th one. Here we go. All right. The Emirates Flight Catering Facility. Emirates Flight 有听过吗？
Emirates Flight，
Yeah.
Emirates 爱马什么东西？
爱马瑞特，
阿帕奇。
什么都
对，阿联酋啦，我跟你讲。
哎，答对了哦，全世界最贵的航空，阿联酋航空。好。Okay, so question number 2. Oh, this is a very good question because we just simply talk about it. 第5题的第2小题哦，它选项有 where, 有 what, 有 when, 有 which， 我们刚才都讨论过了，对不对？ Now we can try to think about it. What is the difference between them, and what is that basic rules that you should follow, or what is the basic idea that you can tell the difference between them? All right. 题组5的第
2小题。
Okay. I'm going to copy the question up here. The factory is located in Dubai. The factory is located in Dubai.
好有钱，在杜拜盖工厂。
And covers 174,000 square meters, comma, and area blank is equal to around 24 soccer fields. All right, so try to understand what the sentence is trying to tell you. What does it mean? Okay, first of all, the factory. Do you know what a factory is? Why? 问这种问题会很机车。Factory 为什么叫工厂？废话，这里都是写工厂，对不对 ？Because when I was pronouncing those 2 sounds, do you notice something? They are very similar. I mean, if I only say if you stand very, very far away, you cannot hear me. If you can only read my lips, if I say but if you didn't hear me, do you know which is which? It's very difficult for you to find out, right? That is exactly what happened. Because make, English, make, what is make?
Do
Make means to make a cake, right? You're going to make a cake. It means that you're going to make a product, okay? Okay? No, we didn't say that. No, cannot. Okay, so make means that you're going to produce something. Alright? Okay, so do you see the word? They're very similar, just like I told you, right? And of course, this is very confusing. C sounds like K also sounds like K. So whenever you see FAC means to make. You're gonna make something. So a factory is a place to make something. Now you know what I mean? If the shoe factory, of course I'm gonna make shoes. Making sense? Okay, that's the way you memorize the word. Sometimes FAC means FEC. Okay, so this is a very long word, right? Yeah, it's candy. This is candy. You know why? Because this is make. Do you remember con?
连接
Con. C-O-N.
NUT 吗？CU。
C-O-N. Con means. Can I remember? I told you before. Do you remember corrupt? Con means together. So confectionery, I put sugar, I put flour, I put eggs, I put water, everything all together to make something sweet for children to enjoy. Confectionery. Now you know the meaning of it. That's how the word comes from. Alright? Same thing over here. Do you remember there's a term effect?
Yeah.
To make something. Make a difference. That's what it means. Effect. To make a difference. Oh, it is very cold today. It is very hot today. Or maybe there's a cold front tomorrow. So it will affect the climate. Okay? To make a difference 是做出不同，那不就影响了？所以这个是这样子来的。Okay? Alright? So, the factory is located in. So what does it mean located in? Located in means that we are going to give you the exact position. Yeah, where you are. So we can say A, be located in B. Alright? Yeah, that's right. A 位于 B. Usually is active voice or passive voice. 主动还是被动 ？Be located in 被动型。OK， 好，这是惯用语啊。位于的意思。名词 location. When you are using your Line app, you can turn on your location or you can turn off your location, right? If you turn on your location, people will know where you are if you with your Line location on, right? So location is a place where you are. That's a location. Location 变位置的名词了。Okay, all right. So let's move on to the question over here. It said the factory is located in Dubai and covers 1,074,000 square meters. What does it mean, square meter? That's right, very good, okay? Square, it means that they have equal length in width and length, right? 长跟宽都一样，叫做正方形，对不对？所以正方形的面积是不是写这样子？英文怎么念 ？X square。因为正方形的面积是边长乘边长，所以它就有平方的概念。所以正方形也叫 square， 平方也叫做 square，all right？ 所以这个叫做平方公式，它就是正方形这个字哦。OK。In an area， 是地区区域的意思。Be equal to， yeah, that's right. 等同于 ，OK， around 24 soccer field， 猜也知道，相当于24个什么那么大？足球场那么大。OK，so think about it. Is equal to. So Can I put where? Or can I put when? Or can I put what? Definitely cannot be what, right?
Yes.
Because it's an area. what 会包含先行词，
对啊，
它们变成 thing which， 对不对？所以你
所以
可以
只是选于用名大法，就看到 that 就选 that 就对了。他会怎么跟我这样说？他真的跟我这样讲。我觉得这三个他真的这样讲。
OK， 可是自己没有带怎么办？真的不会讲。
他就说他真的会完蛋。
OK, which and where? What is the difference?
哪里？那就只能选会去啊。
你在讲什么话？
对吧？
我觉得我也是。
最简单的看法是这样子。Do you remember what I did when I put two sentences here?
Yes.
What did I do?
I
I wrote and
and it.
and it, right?
干嘛？
To replace a word.
是啊。
So simply, if we want to put and,
An area and
the area for the second time,
It.
right? It means and the area. So, and the area is equal to, 它原本就长这样子，它原本是 the area is equal to around 24 soccer field， 还是像刚才一样 in the park 的概念。它这里是 in the park 的概念吗？
是。
假设它这边是 There are so many people in the area。如果这边是要填 in the area， 那这里就是谁 ？Where？ 它现在代替的不是 in the area， 它代替的是 the area， 因为它的第二句是不是 the area is equal to？
对啊。
你不会写 in the area is equal to， 你会写在那个地方才是 where 的。OK？ 可以吗？
很快。
好，
当机。
宕机好，哪里宕机？
不知道，那不是要丢个代替它过去就好。
对，代替它的字。对，就是这样。
嗯，
就是丢一个代替它的字。
就
只是怎么分 where 跟 which？
平感
，where 是在哪里？
对，在哪里？对。
然后 which 是就是哪一个？
哦，对，这里的 where 跟 which 不是按照字面翻在哪里或哪一个，这里的 where 或 which 要看它前面是谁，就代替前面那个字。这个是这边如果是 which， 这个 which 就指的是 area， 不是翻成哪一个。
哦，我知道了。
对，这里如果是 where， 那就是指 in the area， 在这个区域里面，不是指在哪里。它的哪里就是指前面那个名词。你可能这里卡住了。它不是翻哪一个，它不是你想的说 ，Which do you like, pork or beef 的那个 which？
两个都不爱怎么办？
I like neither. OK。
which 就是那个 area。
对，你只要看到 which 就是指它前面那个字。
然后那个 where 是
in the area。
不要加语。
对，有可能是 at， 不一定，看你要强调哪一个。
反正前面也有一个解析。
对，它只是在那个地区的意思。
我们更确定那个地区。
它没有，它是只在那个区域的意思。来，我写更清楚一点给你看。
就是刚刚有点像。
I know the area. The area is huge. 来，怎么合并 ？I know the area. 来，是不是要有一个 and？ 然后是不是有一个 it 来代替 the area？ 所以这里是不是写成了 and 跟 it？ 是不是就是 which 了？
对啊，
对不对？所以就是 I like the area which is huge， 这样没错吧？所以这个 which 是谁？就是 the area。那你在考试的时候，你怎么知道？
就是你画两个箭头，然后把它往前指，就知道它是指哪个字啊。
对对对，你考试的时候没有这两句，对不对？你考卷没有这两句嘛？他都写一句给你看啊，那你怎么办？啊，你就把这个 the area 放到这里面去念这个句子，看这个句子对不对？这 the area is huge 对不对？还是 in the area is huge？The area is huge， 知道我意思吗？就是考试的时候他没有这两句，那你怎么办？你就是把它还原嘛。所以 I know the area you live in the area。好，你再看一次哦，这个到底怎么合的哦？知道我意思了吗？
这样子的话就是 where in the
对，来，I know the area 是不是有个连接词？
对，
然后 the area 不能写这里哦，你要跟你一直写在一起嘛，所以说要写成 it， 所以是不是写 which？ 所以第一个是 I know the area，I know the area which you live in， 然后 in 这个可以往前移，是 in which you live。啊，那 in which 是指 in the area， 那就是 where you live。啊，返回去哦，返回来哦，来 where 等于谁？in the area， 放进来这里。You live the area 还是 you live in the area？ 这样知道吗？你反回看回去就知道。就是这里你们最不会啊，我等你写一下笔记，你可以用自己的方式去完整的告诉自己，你看到题目你要如何快速，你可以跟我确认一下，老师，我想出一个方法，这样子对或不对 ？OK， 每一个人可能有自己不同的见解，那都没有关系，你只要考试写的对就好。好，我要知道你对这个东西的理解到底跟我想的，我怕我在讲的过程当中有误导你，或者是我们想的是不一样的事情，所以务必跟我确认。OK，
which they where 嘛，in which they where 嘛。
对，其实它不一定你会去，它可能是
啊which
都有可能，看你原本的句子是什么。知道我的意思哈？
干嘛？你不看你快挂的样子，
哦，你猜对了，现在
快挂了。
对，
现在几点了？5点半。
等下其实本来就是写要7点半的日子，我已经预计我会写上去。
所以会有他有方位。
where 是指在那个地方，which 是代替那个名词，where 是指在前面讲的那个地方。知道吗？来，知道我考你一题，马上就知道你会不会。
我说那个什么，我那时候地理课在那边上什么地点的什么英文奇奇怪怪，然后老师就突然介绍一堆什么地点啊、什么位置啊这些的英文。
然后，
对，介绍那个单词、地点，然后位置，然后还有其他的。
你说刚才有 locate，
然后对，还有其他的。
啊，所以呢？
所以我还是忘记了，所以我突然想问一下。
你是在问这个还是在问这个
问那个单词对。
？locate。
对，然后还有其他就是什么地点啊、位置啊那些微博再讲。等一下，我在讲。
你可能要整理一下你的思绪哦，不然我不知道你要讲什么。
你到底要干嘛？
你要人家怎么样？你说。
就是
到底要干嘛？你到底要干嘛？
不知道那个单字有几个是可以代替什么地点和位置，就是
你是问这个还是问这个？
刚才的那个 locate， 除了 locate 以外，不是还有其他就是中文是地点的单字吗？
site 也可以啊 ，location 啊
还有
，surrounding 啊，周围啊。
哦，
be surrounded， 它的被什么什么包围也可以啊。我不知道你要讲哪一种啊。
他就列了很多个，然后结果我感觉就是听了他在公答会，因为我不懂为什么地理课要突然讲这个。
因 文课还是地理课？
地理课，然后他就突然抽一个同学问说，哎，那个地点的英文是什么啊？位置的英文是什么啊？就是他就是要问这个单词，然后大家就只会 locate 而已，或者是那个 place 就这样。然后他在讲 place 的中文，place 好像不是翻什么地方还是什么位置，然后他就说哦，那不是那个意思。好，我讲完了。我知道你在讲什么鬼。
已经有点累哦。
对对对，我的语法很奇怪。
不是语法有点奇怪，是我完全搞不清楚到底要表达什么。
高一的地理课吗？
对啊。
他是不是要讲的是相对位置跟绝对位置？
好像类似，对。
我真的猜不出来你要讲什么，因为以前国一的时候，那时候月考就会考这种很贱的题目，有没有？然后问你说位置在哪里？正常我们的 N 会画上面，有没有？
对啊。
但他这是故意是把地图反过来放的。OK 吗？
等一下，你礼拜三来的时候带数学讲义哦。
跟他已经一起上课了。
有料。
上面是
哎，他们非常
对
7点。
你怎么看？我需要知道你怎么看。
大概几点？最快可能
我是
5点到6
理
点。
解方式，就是上面有学习的地点，然后下面是一个代替的方式，
可以啊，我怎么遇到他？
遇到他那
对
对啊，
加油啊，大乱斗！
哎，你帮我
下面这个
你有他的诗啊？
我有。
代替
稍微
代替说，
对，那上面这个嘞？
代替赢的
对，就这样，很好，非常好。来，
我刚才在讲什么？
来，这个在雨桐混乱的过程当中，哦，那个我已经知道怎么回国红，他已经知道怎么回事了。这里要写会哦，因为是 I studied in the school， 这个是会写哦，因为不是 in the school 意思是 the school is new， 它代替名词，这叫代名词，这叫关系代名词。这在关系副词来代替那个地点，在那个地点可以 ，OK， 这样可以哈。好，恭喜你这个地方你弄通了，这个每次月考都会考的啊，太常出现了，好吧，这个也结束完了。So we're going to move on to the last question we have. Is question number 3. 这3个字有不认识的吗 ？Suddenly。
为什么他突然放一个？
对，你说什么？
我就在他突然放一个 painful， 也让人很傻眼。
哦 ，painful 是什么意思？
很痛的。
痛苦的，哦 ，immediately， 立即立刻 ，similarly， 相似，同样的 ，OK， 好，好，那这样
那个 painful 你就觉得很奇怪。
好，那这样子是我们作业的检查，好吧？
好，可以。
第3课，
没事，我们第3课全部。
第2课全怎样？第2课全上完了吗？确认。
没有吧？有吧？
复合句有啦，复合句他们讲了没？
讲完了，接下来就
4、6、4、7讲完了吧？
哦，
对吧？
对，
好，今天的作业就是1到5的6到13哈。
好，
那我们看第3课。
3之1吗？
第3课。
3是2之4，2
之3的 C，70页。70页，完全还没开始讲吗？
对啊。
OK， 那我们开始讲。
他感觉有2个人都会自己感觉到宏伟的消息，这是一个。
OK。
那你们大家都了解什么？
哦，其实我刚有查那个单词，然后就这样，他在讲这几个单词，然后一直说什么我们中文讲错什么之类的，不知道。
你说座位，seat， site， place， location。
我应该是说我应该要问这个的单词的意思吗？
这些单字个别的意思是什么吗？
对啊。
好，那你哪一个不知道？
不是，我觉得 location 和
place 很像，就很像在讲位置啊。
location 比较像是有经纬度的那个 location。
这几个有差啊。
有啊
place 就只是指地方而已
加油差。
，place 也可以指家的意思。
加。
You can come to my place tomorrow，的那个家里的家。
所以 location 是比较精准的。
对。
然后 place 只是在讲个大
概位置。
对。
还有什么标？
我傻眼了。
是不是？
来，
我的疑惑点。
哦，有首歌叫 Sunflower， 然后那句歌词是 Crash in my place。
第一个片语 in all， 你有没有听过一个叫做 awesome？
哦，
awesome 什么意思
很完美。
完美，很棒，
？awesome，
天哪之类的。
awesome， 就是它有两个含义在里面。第一个，你会很尊敬他；第二个，你会感到害怕。他已经厉害到让人觉得天哪，令人敬畏的那个棒，他已经棒到你天哪，哦，我太崇拜你了，天哪，好恐怖，怎么会这么厉害？那种感觉，所以这是令人敬畏的那个棒。它跟 wonderful 是很美好嘛，它已经棒到让你会心生恐惧了，会尊敬他的那种令人敬畏的意思，就叫做 awesome。OK，in all 那就是一个片语啦，那就是表示充满敬畏的意思。OK，
充满敬畏。
Yeah， 敬就是 respect 嘛，对不对？畏就是 fear， 就是害怕的意思，所以充满敬畏。All right, so that's the first time we talk about, and then it's show up。
出现。
谢谢你。
这个好像上学期有讲过。
That's right。你还记得秀的生态吗？修，这个很特别，它的过去式加了 ed， 照理讲，过去分词要加 ed， 对不对？它不是，它给你来个 n， 修了，这个比较特别。OK， 修，然后日常生活还有一个很常见的片语，叫做 show off。
消失。
No。
演出。演出。
No。
就是 somebody 演出什么东西的时候。
For example, I have a big diamond ring.
哦。
My boyfriend gave it to me. So yeah, you don't have it. 哦，不是没有嘛，关掉嘛。我秀啊，我秀给你看啊，你没有，我这不是中指哦，这个叫 ring finger 哦，我没有烂笔哦，这一支哦，刚才这样常被人误会来，所以 I'm showing, she is showing off， 她秀出那个我们没有的东西，炫耀，很合理吧 ？OK， 秀出你没有的哈，炫耀。
就他那是假的钻石。
对。发克。
Show off. All right. Okay. Next one. Make sense. Do you remember the word sense? What does it mean?
make sense 合理吗？
That's right. 那 sense 什么意思
sense 逻辑。
不是啊。
逻辑是 logic.
logic。
You have five senses. 感官的意思 ，OK， 所以它让你的感官觉得很合理 ，OK 吗？正常的感官看到都这样的感受的，所以是合理的意思 ，make sense。sense 当名词，感官；当动词还记得吗？
刚才有讲。
sense to sense means to notice。
发现、
察觉，感官是用来察觉、理解事情的，对不对？所以当名词的时候，感官；当动词的时候，察觉到某一件事情。
那个茶好像是在茶。
哦，对，你讲对了，这个察，警察的察，对不对？
对。
好，这个察对不对？好，察觉，视察的察，对。All right, make sense.
我以为它是 SENCE。
哦，不是 ，SE。所以敏感的怎么说
sensitive。
？Very good。敏感性牙齿。
sensitive。
去。
我可以形容其他东西很敏感吗？
对，比如说，对，可以。但我不确定你想不一样。哦，你这个敏感的海龟来。 pass by 什么意思？pass， 我先确定一下 pass 是什么意思
过关吗？
？pass
就是
就是
没被当掉啊，
啊，
没被当掉。
就过关啊，就过了那个过啊，欧趴的趴，
对啊，
对不对？你们有没有做步步高升扑克牌游戏？
没有。
俗称大老二，
哦，有。你讲大佬，我就知道。
对吧？它不好听嘛，啊，你打了4张2，我没牌很坏，我没牌打坏什么
pass
趴嘛，我们都很趴，好像你考试考过那个欧趴的趴 ，OK， 过了意思。所以 pass by 就经过了，会不会它是过去式？Yeah, what is the past tense of it? Past. Thank you. 你千万不要帮我写这个哦。差在哪里？这两个都是过的意思。
past 是有点，
这是介系词跟形容词，比如说过去式，就是你刚刚讲的 past tense。10点过了2分，左边右边
右边
？2 past 10，OK， 这个是介系词，这个是动词的过去式，都是经过的意思，OK。好，再来 ，cut somebody or something off。
把某人用剪刀砍吗？
cut somebody or something off， 阻断、
非常直觉的。
阻挡，
也很棒哎。
隔断的意思。你确实啊，如果是凶杀案，对不对？你可以是 cut somebody off。这个真的，昨天我看新闻吓一跳，香港有一个名媛呢、上流社会的名媛，好像就是上礼拜才被曝失踪。昨天的新闻发现他被分支，而且他的尸块似乎还有被烹煮掉的迹象。
好恶心
被人家
哦！
在一个香
而且看过《链
港，
锯人》之后，你就觉得
香港警方还在查啊。
没关系，你看过《链锯人》结局之后，你就知道是没什么。
看到什么？
链锯人的结局，
链锯人，
对，
我只有听过晋级的巨人，链锯人是什么？
就是最后结局就是男主把 boss 煮了来吃。
哦，好恶
然后很多美国会演那种啊，
很多啊
老公出轨，老婆把老公煮了，然后拿去卖，然后那个肉还大卖。
这是新闻
有啊，那个中
还是
间也有啊。
小说？
那是演的吧？
是演的，
哦，吓我，好恶哦。
但是有些好像这是真的，有这个。
我刚才讲那个新闻是真的，是昨天还前天
他家
香港的新闻，
香粉
我真的太
鸡味粉吗？
来下一个
还是
，on the other hand， 哦，刚刚讲过，
从另外方面看，
答对了，跟他相对的是谁？前两个是都一样吗？
Only
一个另一个。
another hand， another。
对，
我带了，我忘记了。
我发现你不会分 the other、another， 对不对？
对，确实。
Only one hand。
来，
我记得好像有这个。
右边71页有位置可以，我有讲过对不对？我有讲过 other 怎么分吗？
有吗？
我忘记有没有跟你们班讲过，你再回想一下，我画个表格。
不知道。
啊，你才2节课而已，怎么会问你啊？
我记得好像是有这回事啊。
首先 other 是其他的意思，这里可以接受吗？
Another 不是也是其他吗？
我现在就是告诉你差在哪里啦。
对，等下这两个是一样的东西吗？
当然不一样，所以才要告诉你啊
它。用的地方不太一样，它有一个好像是说什么2个以上就要用另外。
对，怎么分嘛？我现在是要告诉你呢。
，other 好像是2个以上嘛，那 other 是
一个是单数的。
不是，来，你看这边 你用国一的知识告诉国一就好了嘛。
一个是单数，一个是什么？复数。
一个单数，来，我们先一个个确认。你先不要管了，你先告诉我很简单的，你就回答问就好了。
好，
书怎么说？
不可。
B O O K 对不对？来 B O O K 有没有加 S？
没有。
那是单数还是复数？
单数。
写英文的时候，单数可数名词不可以单独出现，可以接受吗？你不可以说 I bought book， 这个句子是错的。单数可数名词有2个情况，有限定跟
没限定。
So you could be either talking about I bought a book, but you don't know what kind of book I bought. But I said I bought the book, then you will probably know that okay, I'm talking about a specific book. All right? 这就是有限定跟没限定。但是你不可以说 I bought book， 可以吗？所以我们在写作文最常犯的错误，老师走过来骂我 ，Teacher can scold me， 不对。 你要么就是 a teacher， 不然就是 the teacher， 因为 teacher 可数名词，
不能是 teachers 吗？
可以一堆老师跑过来骂我，可以，但是可数名词你写单数一定要有或的，可以接受哈？
可以。
来，如果有限定呢 ？I bought the book， 可以接受哈 ？I bought。 yesterday I go to a bookstore and I bought a book, but you're not gonna know what kind of book I bought, right? Maybe it's a comic book, it's a novel, I don't know. You didn't know, right? So I bought a book. I simply tell you that I bought a book. All right? I bought the books. Making sense? I bought books， 这个有没有超简单？
有。
你没有点头？你没有点头，这样我也担心啊。你要表示一下啊。来，那现在就要教你other，对不对？一模一样，什么意思？其他的。 单数要写 other 还是 others？other 有限定，帮我加一个，就变 the other。所以 the other 什么意思？翻成其他、剩下，但是有没有限定？有限。
有限定啊！
他只是忘了点头，你是点头然后乱打，这很恐怖嘞，这要教很久呢。 这样是怎样的？
对，还好吧。
来，雨桐，
单数哦，就 others 啊，不是？
单数 others， 哦，教师生涯遇到最大的瓶颈，
学生辛苦。
不是。 单数怎么会是 others？
我的脑子这边该知道了吧？
你是不是跳行？什么啦？
这应该是 other 吗？没有限定啊，不是吗？
所以没限定是 book 吗？
不，
不可啊，这个哪个啊？
因为你刚刚不会是不是啊？来 ，book 有限定，单数。
什么？
我讲太快，来，我讲太快。哦，赶紧上班就赶过来。上到快内伤了，来 ，book 单数有限定。
有限定，所以要加
现在2是一个啦，2是这个啦，等下你不知道2个哦。
好像知道吧？
你到底
好像知道，不知道啊。
哦，原来是不知道的，对不起来。哦，让我平复一下我受伤的心理。
我肚子好痛
哦。
就跟你讲说吃运行以后就会不正常。
来，再一次，the 是这个、这些、那个、那些的意思。OK， 所以书如果单数有限定 ，the book， 书如果单数没限定 ，OK， 那 other 如果单数有限定
，another，
单数有限，对不对？再一次。the other 嘛，对，你不要一直用你原本的知识来套我的东西，你要用我跟你讲的来套 ，OK？ 那单数没限定呢 ？another 嘛，来看一下，a book 对不对？那本来应该是不是 还是 an other 嘛，对不对？可是你会发现 an other 如果念快一点 an other 就变 another 了，所以它是这样来的。它是这两个字的合体，你把它看这样子就很清楚了，对不对？来，雨桐继续哦。The others， 最后一个，复数，没限定 others。OK， 一个人有几只手
4只，
你是田小班看多了是不是？啊？
这是火星人的世界。
你知道我讲什么卡通吗
Ben 10啊，
？Ben 10啊 ，Ben 10里面不是4手霸王，所以你是4只手。
没有童年，完蛋了。
女生不看这个，
看我啊，
你觉得非常与小佛？
她应该是看
飞哥与小佛
飞哥与小佛是你们这个年代，我以为你是看美少女战士。
那个太老了，
那太老了吗？哦，美少女战士不是你们这个年代的，
1990年，
真的吗？
真的。
哦，我以为是你们这个年代。珍珠美人鱼，
是，
哦，珍珠美人鱼是哦。
对啊，请猜。
珍珠美人鱼就是那个唱歌，然后敌人就输了那个，是吗？
我没会记得。
是唱歌敌人就跑掉了。
好像是吧。对啊。
真的，所以你们以后看到坏人会唱歌给他听。然后小时候生日，然后妈妈买那个麦克风给你，然后唱的好开心。OK， 好，一个人几只手？2只嘛。所以就一方面而言，那另外一方面要不要限定它？一个人是不是2只手？
对啊。
所以是 on
the
other hand， 所以是 on the one hand， 然后呢 on the other， 知道为什么要用 the other 的吗？
好，我知道。
知道吗？因为一个人只有几只手
，2只，
对不对？所以正反两面的论述。OK？ 这个只就另外一方面的。
有力量哦。这个比较好，实力型了就会不正常。
所以我们平常上课讨论应该像这样才对。
另外一个叫做 on the one hand， 一方面啊 ，on the one hand， 这是一方面的意思。这两个用来表达什么？对立的概念，因为手是不是一边一个 ？on one hand， on the other hand， 记得出来吗？
我们可以用
嘿，
脚吗
on the one foot，
？On the other foot。
不会。
OK。
这是惯用法。我们会说3个臭皮匠胜过1个诸葛亮，对不对？你可以讲说3个臭鞋匠胜过诸葛亮吗？但好像也通嘛，但是不会这样讲嘛。这惯用法，而且是用3个，不是用5个、10个、8个、7个。OK， 好，继续吧。第二个 ，be filled with，what does it mean？filled 是什么意思？谢谢你。
所以这个片语就是充满了。
对 ，fill 本身是填满的意思。OK，fill A with B 就是用 B 来填满 A。那它加了 ED， 代表已经被填满了。
哦，被填满。
对，所以它已经被填满了什么东西，那就是充满的意思。OK， so A be filled with B。好，这里的 filled 加了 ED 是指被填满。
因为 fill 本身是填满的意思。Another way for you to talk about it is be full. Yeah, that's right. Be full of. That's another way for you to talk about it. Full. 记得要念 full， 不要念 full， 不是 be full of。full 是什么意思？笨蛋的意思。OK？
哦，
愚笨的人。所以下次你要问外国人说你吃饱了没，怎么问 ？Are you？
哦，
你不要 Are you full？ 你是笨蛋吗 ？Are you full？full。所以外国人问你说 Are you full？ 你要怎么说 ？Yes, I'm full， 不是 Yes, I'm full。OK？ 好，再来。On one's way to，what does it mean？
On one's way。
对，答对了哈，在某人往什么路上。Be in love with，
爱上。
哎，谢谢你。
他说你跟陈凯峰问没有结果，
你好坏。
哦，你刚刚讲话好快，我没有听懂任何一个字。没有听懂吗？
有
你没有听懂？你没有听懂他说什么？
这我听得懂。
真的吗？
这是我们共同语言。
你刚刚讲什么？再讲一次。
这是外星语。
那海龟话吗？
没有啊，
再一次。
没有，他们有听懂，我讲很快吗？
没有啊。
你超快的。
我都听得懂。
我很快。好了，没有，就是他跟某个男生的关系有没有变好啦？对，基本上就是这样。
就是有没有到下一步？就是他刚刚讲有一个人叫做陈凯峰，他刚刚就是说哦，结果你跟陈凯峰有结果啊，你用元素讲一下。
哦。
你再讲一次，你再讲一次。
那你跟陈凯峰有结果吗？
对啊，加油很快，对啊，又很快。
这一次听得很清楚啊。
啊，我
哦，刚才我在抄东西。OK， 好，最后一个，这个 be 动词可以换掉，换成哪一个字？一点点点，坠入爱河 ，fallen，也可以用 fall 这个字。OK， 好，最后一个 ，either A or B，
是 A 或者是 B 吗？
对
，A 或者是 B 吗？
不是 A
就是
B，A 或 B 只会有一个。OK，
两者。
对，两者其一啊，不是 A 就是 B。请问一的后面只能写 or 吗
？Either more 吗
？Well, if you know, for example, if A is John, B is Jack, then you can say either John or Jack, right? But if you don't know the name, how are you gonna say? If you don't know he is John or he is Jack, so you can say either
more
of the boys, right? Because I don't know who they are.
Okay.
So if you don't know who they are, well, you can use another term like either of you or either of us, either of them, either of the boys, the girls, because you don't know who they are. Okay, in this case, we're going to use the term of. Alright. 在这个情况之下哈，你可以写出你跟我其中一个，或者是跟谁呀？好，写出复数的受格，看是你们、我们、他们，你要表达谁？那你知道是谁，你可以就可以写 either the boy or the girl, or you can say either of them. All right, so that's the different way to talk about. Any question?
No. 看54得很高，那5分钟写17题怎么样？
不可能，
想太多。
你想也知道吧？Okay, so as Ray finally blanket the party, he's part of the camp. ready one。好，第一题啦，我们交给红心，对不对？来
对。show up，show。
showed up very good because you can see there's a past tense cared, right? So then we want to showed up.
About time.
About punctuality. Do you know the
准
word?
时。
Yeah, that's right. Punctuality. Yeah.
Be already leave.
Punctuality.
蛮想好的听。
对，这个字不好拼。Punctuality means that to be on time. Being on time means punctuality. In some countries, it is very important. So the first one we're going to talk about is showed up. And the word that we use over here is punctuality. Punctual 是形容词 ，punctuality 加 ity 它就变成了名词，代表守时的意思。You should be punctual means that you should be on time. Okay? And then the next one we have over there is this. 那这里写什么？早已离开。
你早已离开千里之外。可是后面还是。
对。
干嘛？
Already leave 嘛
上面有写 already 啦。
？Already。
我觉得前面有个字啊。
leave 吧，我想它是专门活动。
而且 leave 是原形吧？过去式跟过去分词是 left。
OK。It's already left。
is
我不知道啊，我随便猜的。
is 不对。
对。
is left 变被动式了。
Have
快对了。 答对了。
哎
来，你跟他们讲一下。
OK。
What happened over here？
那个啊，过去完成。
对，来，海龟，
啊，
你知道过去完成式吗？
知道。
来解释。
知道，就是在过去已经发生且完成的事情。
没有延续到现在。
那跟过去是在哪里？
过去没有延续到。
来，这两个事情是不是都发生在过去？
对啊。
对不对？那如果你要刻意告诉我说，来这个比较早，比较晚？
比较早。
早还晚？这个比较早了。
对。
随着时间演进，这个比较靠近这边。
对。
所以比较，你要刻意强调这是比较早的，你也可以用过去完，不是说不可以用过去式，但是你可以刻意强调，然后你可以写过去完成式，然后这边用过去式来比较两个发生在过去的动作，这个比较早，这个比较晚，所以你看句子，它到底是先出现，
先离开。
哎，他的伙伴早就已经怎么样？
离开。
伙伴早离开了吗？伙伴离开了，它才出现，所以我要刻意强调这种动作一样在过去的先后关系的时候，这个时候我就可以把比较早的那一句写成过去完成式，到过去为止。OK， 这样子吗？OK， 好，这是第一题吧。至于后面那个字，记得要稍微把它记一下哈。会念吗？Punctuality，OK 吗？有一个字叫做 punch， 打。我问你打是不是会打在一个点上面？所以手势要在那个点的上面。你不要给我拖很久才来啊，对不对？懂意思吗？所以它就是跟那个 punch 那个字同字根，好，能念成了 punctuality。OK， 大家知道了吗
？OK，
好吧。第二题，我看我们就下次了，好不好？
好。
要当我们下课就换了家长在外面接你，所以你们现在的加强是6到8还是之前
6到8。
第二堂6到8哈。
有6到8不是写完了？
就是写完就稳了。
啊，你刚写完了？
没有，我还没写完。
对对对，
来写啊。
上次是背第一课。
对。
哦不，第一次是背第一个，那第二个背了没？
还没啊。那就教都还没开始背。
那就等一下请老师考。
啊，
不要这样写第一课。
不然就写第一课大卷。
第一课吧。
第一课大卷可以吗？
我根本没开始写。
你们学校会不会超前他们的进度？
嗯
会啊。
我们现在教第2课文法，
所以你们第4月考会考到第几课？
第3，然后加一个 review，我们都教。
就是那这样还好，这样算正常的。
是啊
我的意思说不会就是考到4、5、6课去。
不会不会
那就还好，那就还好。
是超级超长。
来，那你们今天第1课的大卷都考过，对不对？上去考第1课的大卷，好不好？
耶，又有好多
可以吗
写了。
再把单字复习一下，课文看一下，文法简单的看一下，做一下第1课的大卷，好不好？加油啊！把微信的跟老师讲一下啊。好。然后那个摄影机帮我拿上去，好不好？对，帮我关掉。